My name is Panos Papastergiou. I'm going to be the project manager for the open calls. So everything related to managerial issues or payment issues, please contact me directly. This is my email. This is the agenda of today's meeting. We will start with a very brief announcement regarding the pre-financial payments and the contracts with the applicants. Then we will move on with saying more things regarding our monthly progress meetings, the timeline of the open calls, the progress reports that should be completed by the applicants on a monthly basis, the team shared folders that are going to be used in order to share our deliverables or minutes of the meetings, and some QA procedures that you have to follow in order to submit your deliverables successfully. Then we will have a brief presentation of the CYberSynchrony platform as it stands now. Then it's the major part of this meeting, because we would like to meet you in person and give you the opportunity to present to us what you're going to do throughout these 8 months through your project. We expect from you, as you already know, a 3-minute presentation. Please do not exceed this time, because we have 18 projects and the time is quite limited. And after this, we will have a very short introduction by its CyberSynchrony technical member, partner, mentor, that they are going to be responsible for your projects. And if we have time, we will have a short Q&A session at the end of this meeting for 5 minutes in order to answer any questions. If you have further questions, of course, I will be more than happy to answer them by email. Before I start my presentation, Hara, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Hara is, let me give a small introduction. Hara is a member of the majority team, and she's going to give you some details regarding the pre-financing payments and the contracts with the applicants. Hara, please, the floor is yours.
Hello. Congratulations, everyone, for your success, and it's very nice to have you. I have been contacting you lately for various things and the contracts. So you should expect the signed contract most probably within this or the next week, but it's only an administrative issue, so no problem for the project to start. And along with the contract, you will also receive a template for the payment request. So we will request from you to send us a document signed with the amount of the pre-financing in order to proceed to the payment. And regarding the payment, it will not take more than 2 to 4 days to be processed. Okay, so if by any chance any payment is delayed more than 4 to 5 days, please let us know. That's it from my side, Pan.
Thank you, Hara, very much. I think that, do you have any questions regarding the contracts? Or if you have any issue, please contact us by email so that we don't lose time now. No? Okay, thank you. Let's move on with the presentation. Hara, thank you very much. So I will move on with my presentation now. As you already know, and you have been contacted by email, we will have monthly monitoring meetings. We have in total 6 mentors. Each project, 1 mentor is assigned. We have in total 18 projects. And we will run 8 meetings throughout the duration of your open call project. So it's 1 meeting per month. This is the list with the partners and your assigned mentors. So you can see here, for example, George is in charge of these 3 projects, Dimitris for these 3, and so on. What I would like to highlight here is that I have contacted all 18 partners, coordinators, and their partners if there is more than 2 partners, more than 1 partner in your project. However, I have 4 projects that they haven't got back to me. So it's Christina, the water securant, the CyberCore, and CyberShield. Regarding Christina, I received a call yesterday, and they are going to reply to my email regarding the meeting slot, the confirmation of the meeting slot by the end of today. So I'm fine with this. But please, the coordinator for water securance, CyberCore, and CyberShield, please contact me in order to fix the slot as soon as possible so that the availability of the vendor remains. As you can see here, we have the details, which day of each month the meeting will take place, the time. So all the details are here, and this presentation is going to be distributed to everybody after the end of the meeting. Let's go to the timeline now of the open call projects. We have already started a few days ago on the 1st of June. The projects will last for 8 months. So at the end of January, we should expect the final deliverables from you, and the final payment will be made. As I already mentioned, we'll have 1 monthly meeting every month, 1 meeting every month. And the pre-financing, as Hara mentioned earlier, is going to be processed within the next days. At the end of this month, we will have the first mandatory deliverable, which is a technical and the financial deliverable, which is going to be a living document. Although it's going to be submitted at the end of the month, it will be updated every month, and I will give some more details later on. At the end of September is the first lump sum period, and it will be accompanied by progress report. The payment of this period will be processed a few days later after we have checked all deliverables that they are according to your planned work. And the second lump sum period is going to be at the end of the project, and we will follow the same process. We will check the deliverables and we will approve them, and then the final payment will be made. At the end of month 8, we also have another mandatory deliverable, which is the demonstration video in the final results report. More details have already been provided in the guidelines, the open call guidelines, but as the time is passing by, we will send you some more details regarding what we expect from you. And towards the end of the project, we will also send a questionnaire that must be filled by you regarding your overall, let's say, experience throughout all these months, how satisfied you were regarding the management, the progress, the whole open call procedure. Of course, this is going to be dynamic. We're not going to wait until the end in order to fill in this questionnaire. Month by month, we will listen to you if you have any suggestions so that we can improve the process throughout the duration of your projects. Some key contact information and some communication guidelines now. As I already mentioned in the beginning, for administrative and managerial matters, please contact me. This is my email address. You have already received email from me, and you're going to receive more in the future. Regarding any technical guidance and support of your projects, please contact your mentor, your assigned mentor, and some really basic communication guidelines. Since we have 18 projects. It's a quite demanding task, so please keep the email traffic to the minimum. Collect all your questions and raise them during the monthly monitoring meetings. Of course, in urgent cases, you are always welcome to contact myself or your mentor if you cannot wait until the end of the month when you will have your meeting. Regarding the file sharing now, each project will have a dedicated SharePoint folder where you can store your deliverables, the minutes of the meetings, for example. For this, a folder entitled Useful Material will be there and it will contain all necessary documentation, the deliverable templates, the open call guidelines, and the QA checklist. I'm going to show a bit more regarding this later on, or I can do it now, actually. So as you can see here, I have already created individual folders for each project. Of course, you won't be able to see material from other projects. You will have access only to your project. For example, Prismil here, you have a dedicated folder for your meetings where you can keep your minutes and further actions, and of course the deliverables. Regarding the useful material folder, which is at the end here, this one is everybody will have access, and will have already I have already uploaded documentation that's gonna be really useful for you. The deliverable template, let's say the minutes that are gonna use for your meetings, and the most important thing that I would like to highlight here is regarding the deliverables that you have to submit at the end of the month, which relates to your a more detailed implementation plan. So as you can see here, what we are going to do, okay, this is section 1. You have to complete your basic details for your project. Let me zoom it a bit so that you can see more clearly. The section 2 of this document, what we'll be asking from you to do is to describe each month your tasks. We don't want much detail here. It can be bullet points with a small description for each task. And if you have any deliverable for this month, please reference it here. In this way, we will have from month 1 all the activities that needs to be done throughout your process. And this is going to be helpful not only for us in order to monitor your progress more efficiently, but it's going to be really useful for you because you're going to break down all the work that needs to be done per month. So it's going to be easier for your team to implement the work that has been promised in your proposals. This will remain frozen after you have completed. No further editing will be allowed. And then in section 3, 2 days before your meeting, you will copy in this box what you have already put in this section here, and with a small comment if the task is completed or partially completed, and then you can add some additional tasks if you have forgotten to put them in section 2. So this is the box here. I mean, if you have forgotten a task that it was not initially included, you are allowed to add it here. Then it's a small box here that you have to describe any deviations. If something has changed, why it changed. Of course, no major deviations from what you have promised in your proposal can be made. The deliverables, if you have any deliverable for these specific months. And another important box is to put any questions that you have for the mentor. This is really critical because the mentors can prepare in order to answer your questions during the meeting. And this process will be repeated month by month. So that's why I said that this document, although it will be submitted in month 1, section 2 will be filled in fully by month 1, but then section 3 will be dynamic and will be filled month by month. And this is going to be, I think, a very efficient way in order to monitor your progress. Let's move on to the rest of the document. So after month 8, there is the risk register. You have already provided the risk register in your proposal. Please put it here. And of course, if you identify throughout the duration of your projects any new risks, please feel free to add some more rows here in order to be according to your plan. So this is more or less the template that you will use for your mandatory deliverable for month 1. The other thing that I would like to say here is that we also have, although it's a lump sum project, we're not going to be asking from you to provide any timesheets or person months or salaries, etc. But what we would like from you, not now, but when the period 1 finishes, is to provide a small, let's say, breakdown of your budget per deliverable or milestone for each period, so that we have a clear picture of what has been spent in what category. And of course, this is going to be really helpful for our financial department in order to proceed with your payments. More details will be given regarding this financial plan, probably in month 3 or a couple of weeks after month 3, so that you have all the details in order to fill it in. So let's go back to my presentation now. So this is the slide that I described everything that I said in the previous minutes. Regarding the submission of the deliverables now, we follow a quality assurance procedure. Make sure that you initiate the deliverable authoring ahead of the submission date so that we don't have any delays. You don't want to have any delays. On our side, it's the same as well. Use the provided template that I showed you earlier in the useful material folder, so that all deliverables are uniform and follow the QA procedure. Then you have to review your deliverable internally first. So there should be your team checking that everything is according to what you have promised. And then we have prepared for you an Excel spreadsheet where you can see what is the QA checklist. I will show it you. I will show it to you in a bit. And after you submit your deliverables, I will go through them and I will approve them or reject them with some minor comments in order to improve them in case you have missed something or some sections need more clarification. So let me show you the QA checklist. This is more or less the same QA checklist that we use for CyberSynchrony deliverables, so the procedure will be the same for you as well. So we have some criteria here that you should follow, so please read them and make sure that they have been addressed efficiently regarding your methodology, the references that you're going to be using, the usefulness of your results, the conclusions, and the general structure, if you have used the template. And it's around 18 points that you have to check. If you follow this criteria, I'm certain that the deliverables will be of high quality and no further amendments will be needed from your side. Access to the SharePoint folders will be given in the next days. I have already created the folders as I have showed you. But now I have to share these folders with you for each project individually. So that's all from me. Then I will go back to the agenda now. So the next presentation is regarding our platform, and Kostas from our team, the Majoli team, is going to give you a very brief presentation of what has been done until now regarding our platform. Kostas, are you here?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Thank you, Panos.
Thank you.
So I will share my screen. Second. Okay, so from my side as well, I welcome you all to the CYberSynchrony project. And in this brief presentation, I will go through the project's platform and what has been developed so far. First of all, what is CYberSynchrony? We are referring to it as an integrated cybersecurity platform for EU member states and critical infrastructure operators. The platform consists of different modules, each of which addressing separate needs within the cybersecurity landscape, such as threat intelligence, continuous monitoring, incident response, cross-border data exchange, governance, and human risk management. And as an FSTP applicant, as we already know, your role is to connect with, integrate, or extend the capabilities of the platform through your own proposed work. So the platform consists of 6 modules. We have very good the CyberSynchrony module, which is responsible for continuous monitoring and anomaly detection. The Cybera module for threat intelligence and risk analysis, the CyRescue for incident response and vulnerability identification. It is the cross-core module next for secure cross-border data exchange and blockchain integrity, the CyberWise for cybersecurity awareness and training, and the CyberGo Plus for policy tools and regulatory compliance. Your grant agreement already specifies which modules you are going to be integrating with. And if any doubts, you can always contact your assigned mentor in order to specify your needs and what in which modules and tools you need the integration with. So each of those modules consists again of several tools. Here I have only included 3 of them just for indication only. We have the MISP tool, which belongs to the Cybera module, which is actually the platform's core threat intelligence engine. The anomaly detection tool, which is under the CyberSynchrony module, which is actually an AI-based intrusion detection system. And the phishing and social engineering campaigns, which is under the CyberWise module, which includes configurable exercises that simulate phishing attacks. And of course, for technical specifications, you can always refer to the open call guidelines and the relevant information that is interested to you that is available there. So just to wrap things up, I have included one screenshot of the platform interface, and this is actually the landing page of the platform, where you can see all the 6 modules. And for example, under the CyberSynchrony module, you can see the tools that belong to that module. Now, something that is very important to clarify at this stage is first that your access to the platform and integration points will be defined during your one-to-one meetings with your assigned mentor. And it is very important to clearly define which tools you need to integrate with, so we can grant you access to those specific tools. The platform is expected to be fully functional, and also we have some documentations that will be uploaded for the tools within the next weeks. So yeah, within the end of this month, roughly estimation, we won't have any other issues with the platform, and it will be accessible to you to continue your integration and your extension. So that is it from my side.
Thank you, Kostas. Thank you very much. The next point in the agenda now is the time has come for you in order to meet you and in order to give you the opportunity to give us a very short presentation of what you have promised in your proposal. So let's start with a project entitled OncoCrossCare. And then after this is the QX Trust Node. Please respect the 3-minute time, so that because the time is very, very limited. So please, who is in charge? Julio?
Yes. Hi, Panos.
Hello.
And hi,
Hello,
hi,
Julio.
everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Okay, nice to meet you. Okay, so I will proceed to present, if you're okay.
Yeah, of course. Please.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, so I will present our project OncoCrossCare, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to join this amazing project. Our aim is to protect the digital healthcare, especially from avian services, through secure cross-border cybersecurity cooperation with the company in Portugal named CyberX. The team from Avions, the co-founding team is Sara Bañones-Candel, who is an internal medicine specialist, specialized also in clinical nutrition. And I'm a PhD I'm PhD in molecular biology, specialized in studying the role of nutrition in cancer. And both together, we make more than 40 years of experience of clinical and scientific research. We have an amazing team that in this project will be led by Kiko, who is a PhD student who is doing a PhD in software development and artificial intelligence. And the consortium has been made also by CyberX, and the co-founders are David and Mateus, with more than 12 years of experience in cybersecurity. Also Mateus with experience in business administration and market research. And the technical area will be led also by Ricardo, who has more than 13 years of experience in secure web development. How are we going to do this? In the phase 1, we'll perform our assessment and design phase with cybersecurity baseline assessment of avions, data flow mapping and risk analysis, and definition of assistance procedures. Then in the phase 2, we'll proceed to the implementation with threat intelligence sharing workflow, secure cross-border communication layer, and incident response playbooks and coordination workflows. And we will also try to align our services to the NIS2 and GDPR alignment. Where in the phase 3, we will perform for validation with tabletop exercises, technical drills, and also staff training and readiness assessment. And in phase 4, we'll perform a replication toolkit and a scalability assessment. What are we going to be our KPIs? We will aim to cover at least 50 users. We'll perform 2 cross-border exercises, and we will perform also 24 structured CTI exchanges. And finally, we will deliver a demo video plus a final results report. So the outcomes of the project, just to finalize, it will be to get and improve cyber resilience, a cross-border mutual assistance, a faster incident response, NIS2 readiness, and also a replicable EU model. And with this, I hope that together we can, or you can help us to improve the lives of thousands of people with cancer in a secure manner. And thank you very much.
Julio, thank you very much for your nice presentation. And thank you for respecting the 3-minute duration. Let's move on to I have already pasted the order of your presentations in the chat box so that you can see who is next. Next project will be the QX Trust Node. Zoran, are you here? We cannot hear you. You are muted.
Sorry,
We can see
I
your
just
screen.
unmuted myself. Can you
All
hear me
right.
well now?
Yes, you can. We can hear you. Please proceed.
Okay, you can see the screen as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, hello everybody. Good morning. Thank you for this lovely opportunity. My name is Zoran, one of the co-founders of QX. We are an Italian deep tech SME based in Florence. So QX builds AI governance and compliance verification infrastructure for regulated European sector. It, in plain terms, we let essential entities run AI on their own servers while producing tamper-proof cryptographic evidence that
wait.
interaction was locked. Sorry, I'm hearing something. Is everything okay?
Oh, do I?
Someone has his microphone.
How do I mute a Microsoft Teams meeting?
Okay.
Let me see, please.
I'll just continue.
This is Achilleas. No, Achilleas is muted. No, I think that you are fine, Zoran. Please go proceed.
Our core technology was validated under NGI, Trust Chain, and deployed in pilots in Athens, Spain, Croatia, and we are backed by CDP Venture Capital, one of the largest venture capitals in Italy, alongside in our new contract with EIT Culture and Creativity, helping us scale across cities. Okay, let me just figure out. Okay, here we go. So QX Trust Node, as a proposal under this project, under CyberSynchrony, is a centralized AI compliance node deployed on premise inside an essential entity secured perimeter. It has 3 layers, as you can see. Deployment layer running on sector turned open wage language model with retrieval over the entirety of its own data. So this kind of makes a containerized AI models, a governance layer that logs and access controls every interactions through decentralized identity and maps it to the NIS to Article 21. And a trust layer that turns each record into a SHA 256 anchored trust receipt, verifiable evidence for auditors. So our primary focus is the governance and the government layer across Europe. We deploy at 2 essential entities, mainly foreseen in the Torino region as through our proposal, and looking at the end of this to integrate with the 3 CyberSynchrony modules. So correct me if I'm pronouncing them wrong, but as we are planning to integrate with a cross-core, with a Cyborg Plus and CyberWise. We then run the AI security assessment cycles at each site. As I understood, it has to be 3 slides, but please correct me if I'm doing something wrong. By the project end, we will have detailed 6 penetration tests across the 2 entities and documented between 15 and 25 AI governance vulnerabilities, shadow AI prompt injections, and unlock data flows to external AI services. So this is what we are seeing at the end of the project. Both entities move from unmonitored AI exposure to governed auditable infrastructure. So we package the method into a cross-sector AI compliance playbook, so any NIS to essential entity can replicate it. And we publish the sector model configuration as an open source templates at the end of the project. In one line, Trust Node adds the missing AI interaction governance layer to CyberSynchrony ecosystem. In short, thank you so much for this lovely opportunity and looking forward to the start of the project.
Thank you, Zoran, for your presentation. Please try to be a bit more concise, because the time is against us in this meeting. Let's move on
Yes,
to.
sorry for that because I saw the somebody interrupted me, but sorry.
No,
Thank
it's
you.
all right. It's all right. No problem. So let's move on to CBSOC, the next project. Nikos, are you here?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Can you see the
proceed.
presentation?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Good morning to all.
Morning.
I'm Nikos Frenimagis. I'm a security engineer from DataTrek. I'm here on behalf of our consortium of Greece-Estonia Operational Cross-Border SOC. We are three organizations, DataTrek from Greece, we are the coordinator and we're bringing SIEM and monitoring expertise. SIEM from Estonia, they're bringing playbook and orchestration platform. And Cygnus from Greece, they're bringing SOC capability, operational SOC capability. And together we have the full package, I think, for detection, coordination, and response platform between two member states, two member countries. What we want to achieve by this project. First of all, if teams are trying to coordinate the response on an event between SOCs or between countries, they face some problems right now. Like the SOCs are fragmented, they have no common entry point, intelligence and playbooks sit in silos, so the teams are not aligned. There is no joint visibility or shared model for responding to cross-border incidents. Trust and legal barriers limit how much we can share between us. And we have no regular exercises, so there is no real operational readiness. So we are aiming to answer all of this, and we want to unify our SOC entry point. So we have a shared cross-border architecture and shared playbooks and processes so teams can operate and move as one. We want joint visibility and to be coordinated between cross-border response, trusted framework for controlled and compliant data sharing. And of course, we want to have continuous exercises so we can validate our readiness and build cyber awareness. And of course, all of that we are aiming to deliver it through a continuous detect, coordinate, respond, validate, and build on top of the CyberSynchrony ecosystem. We are committed to 8 KPIs through the 8 months, more than 2 cross-border interconnections, more than 50 structured IOCs exchanges, more than 3 validated escalation workflows, more than 15 coordinated playbooks, more than 3 cross-border cyber exercises, more than 3 scenario packs, more than 20 SOC users per exercise. Of course, all of these will be measured so we can measure our efficiency and how we improve through the project. And most important of all, we will deliver a framework that everyone can follow and be coordinated maybe in the future. Thank you very much.
Nico, thank you very much for your presentation. Let's move on to the next project, which is Christina. Igor, are you here?
Panos, I will take it from here if Nikos has...
Oh, Vasilis, yes.
Yes,
please.
Okay. So just let me share the presentation.
Yes, thank you.
Are you okay?
Yes, perfect, please.
Okay. So good morning to all. We are presenting Christina, which is cyber resilient smart water infrastructure for an IS2 compliant water utilities. Our consortium has 2 partners, InDev Software SA from Athens, Greece. We are a cybersecurity SME and the project coordinator. And the cost Water and Sewage Municipal Company, which is our pilot partner. They operate over 20,000 IoT smart water meters through the SmartVille platform. So the project is scheduled to take about 8 months, starting June 1st. Now, what is the challenge? DEAC, which is a coast water municipal company, they operate 2,000 IoT devices with no cybersecurity monitoring, meaning that it exposes critical water infrastructure to ransomware, data manipulation, and service disruption. And right now, NIS2 compliance will become mandatory. So Christina will address these issues through a 4-step framework: detect with CyberRite, which will provide continuous monitoring of IoT telemetry; analyze with Cybera. This will provide threat intelligence correlation using the MISP feeds and risk scenario modeling; respond with CyRescue. This will provide water-specific incident response playbooks and breach simulations in isolated replica environments only; and validate, which is exercises and awareness training for at least 10 utility staff. Critically, all monitoring and simulations will run on an isolated replica of the live system, so that meaning that production water operations are never affected. And finally, by the project's end, this platform will deliver an operational cybersecurity monitoring service, which will cover about 80% of pilot critical IoT assets, with a validated threat intelligence profile for at least 2 attack scenarios. These are incident response playbooks tested via CyRescue, and a successful pilot demonstration at the Coast Water Company for at least 10 utility staff. The objective is that this modular architecture will be fully replicable across other NIS2 water utilities in Europe. So that is from us. Thank you very much, and we hope everyone good luck.
Vasilis, thank you very much for your presentation. We can move on to the next project now, water securance. Pedro, are you here?
Hi, everyone. It's not Pedro. Pedro is not available today. It will be
Okay.
Marcio.
Hello, Marcio.
So my name is Marcio from Unparallel Innovation. Let me put this in presentation mode. Okay, I believe you are seeing the screen.
Yes.
So I present the water securance project. So what is that, the water securance? Well, actually, it's a bit similar with the Christina project, I just realized. So what we want to do, to create to develop integrated cybersecurity compliance and assurance toolkit for connected industrial IoT systems, but our target is the smart meters for the water supply utilities. How we intend to do it, we intend to combine and extend some cybersecurity assurance technologies from 2 EU projects. We have the Med Securance that we have some experience on it, and we collect the tools from it, and combine with the tools provided by the CYberSynchrony. So the consortium is coordinated by Unparallel Innovation, that we are a company that develops both software and hardware, and also provides some digital consultancy on research and innovation. And we have a connection to the SMAS Almada. This is the water utility in Almada, so near Lisbon. And this relation with them started in another European project, the Proteus, where we developed or helped to develop some of the hardware or sensors that were deployed on the water supply lines during the project. We also, together with them, we implemented a LoRaWAN in Almada using the smart infrastructures. So we also have this connection with them in the setting up the network part of the network. Another part of the consortium is also the SLOA Limited that has his experience or enterprise experience on the auditing the regulatory compliance and GDPR auditing, and also cybersecurity, high-power solution with data analytics. Sorry. So the methodology. As I said before, the base of the methodology is combining the tools from MedSecurance and the tools provided by CyberSynchrony. But MedSecurance, all the tools developed in MedSecurance were related on medical IoT tools. So the idea is to make it easier for hospitals or clinics to onboard some IoT devices for medical purposes. And what we want to do, we want to extend those tools to other domains. In this specific aspect is the water security domain. So we are picking two tools of cybersecurity or cybersecurance, the security level contract tool and the communication recommendations tool. The cyber level contract tool is a tool for creating contracts between vendors and consumers in order that the vendor says, okay, these are the characteristics of the cyber characteristics of my tool, and it is a contract assigned by both entities that can later on be. It eases the part of adoption because you have the contract that specify what are the standards that the tool complies to, and all of the evidence that are collected to express that you comply to the specific standards. Making all the process of adoption easier. And why we want to bring this also for the water utilities in order. We have a big range of water or starting appear devices for smart watering meters, some from Europe, some from other countries, different with different standards. Different compliance certificates, so we want to try to make it easier to assess and adopt those kind of devices. So the idea is to combine the CyberGo Plus with the security level contract tool in order to have this contract and the organizational and regulatory part expressed on the contract level. We also want to create some test beds for assessing to allow the companies to really assess the security capabilities of the devices. And for that, we want to combine the communication recommendation tools, extend them because the current version of the tool doesn't support all the communication protocols supported by the smart meters, but combine this tool with CyRescue, and also use the CyberWise to provide some training to the water utility staff because they are not aware or sensible to these cybersecurity aspects, and those are new devices with communication capabilities, and they need to be trained in order to properly configure them. Not only the configuration, but also on the setup. Probably we'll need to create some kind of hardware or physical barriers in order to try to avoid that someone tampers with the smart meters. So the key outcomes. So in MedSecurance, we developed a toolbox and we developed a platform for making it easier to access to all of the tools and exchange information between of the tools. And what we want to do is to extend this platform not only with the MedSecurance or the IoT for the healthcare, but the idea is to make it more broad and be a security toolbox that can be used in the different domains. And the idea is to include these new tools on this platform in order to have a platform that anyone can use regardless of their domain. So this is a quick overview about what you want to do.
Thank you, Marcio. Thank you very much for your presentation. Please try to be aligned with the 3-minute rule. Let's move on with the next project, which is CyberCore. Ioannis, are you here?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, I will just present.
Thank you.
Hopefully you can also see my screen.
Yes, we can. Please proceed.
Okay, so the 3 minutes, yeah.
Yes.
I'm Ioannis Vasdekis, representing CyberCore. Basically, it's a project on strengthening cybersecurity collaboration and coordinated incident response across Europe. Just a few points about the challenge in our hands. Cyber attacks become more sophisticated, more frequent, cross-border. So cyber incident can start from one country and quickly affect other organizations in other countries and critical services across multiple member states. While a lot of threat intelligence already exists, one of the biggest challenges remains on tuning the information into coordinated and actionable responses. So based on all of that, the ambition of CyberCore addresses the challenge of bringing together people, technology, processes. We are combining real-time threat intelligence, sharing, practical cybersecurity training, coordinated response mechanisms to help organizations more or less react faster and more efficiently to these incidents. 3 consortium members, SMEs, all of them, 2 for-profit from Belgium, Trident. I'm representing Trident, also from Greece, Privact, and 1 non-profit from Cyprus, EU Inspire Center of Excellence. It's contributed complementary expertise and intelligence. So together, hopefully, we'll bring a nice combination. What we are bringing, what we have in our hands. At the heart of our project is Polemarchos, an AI-powered threat CTI system, in-house developed. This platform collects and analyzes information about from multiple sources, identify threats, understand attack behavior, gain real-time visibility into these risks. So we are transforming intelligence into action. We are integrating the several CyberSynchrony modules to support the threat analysis, the awareness, the secure information exchange, and the coordinated decision making. One other aspect is the training dimension. We have a learning platform where participants can participate in realistic cybersecurity exercises, this and that. Overall, we are not only detect threats, but also ensure that organizations can work together effectively when an incident occurs. As for the methodology and the KPIs, first, the project will help organizations respond faster to these incidents. So we are improving the situation awareness, enabling them for real-time response and intelligence sharing. We are also strengthening cybersecurity skills through these educational practical exercises, upskilling, reskilling, and collaborative training activities. Third, the project will combine a stronger European, will contribute to a stronger European ecosystem by promoting this trust, collaboration, etc. 4 phases. During the first one, we are deploying a configurable Polemarchos. During the second, we are integrated all these modules, and we are more or less forming the design realistic cross-border scenarios. During the third, we are developing the playbooks and run these cybersecurity exercises to strengthen this coordinated response incidents. And during the last one, we are managing the project activities. We are engaging with the stakeholders, etc. All these kind of things that each project should have. Some key targets, not reiterating them to save some time. Yeah, this is what more or less CyberCore is all about.
Thank you, Ioannis. Thank you for your detailed presentation. Let's move on to the next project entitled Flame. Alexandros, are you here?
Hello, everyone.
Oh, Zoe, sorry.
I will present.
Okay, all right.
I will be the one to present, yes.
Thank you.
Give me 1 second to share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can hear you as well.
Great, great. Good morning, everyone. My name is Maria Panagiotou from Cygnus Technologies, and I'm presenting Flame, a fleet layered awareness and monitoring environment for transport cyber resilience. Flame is a consortium of 3 SMEs. Cygnus from Greece is the project coordinator. We lead security monitoring, incident response, and project coordination. iLink, also from Greece, develops and operates PowerFleet, the live fleet management platform that serves over 1,000 operators across Europe. This is our pilot environment. And SIMF from Estonia brings their playbook platform and cybersecurity automation expertise. Together, we cover the full chain from infrastructure to response. We move on to the methodological approach. PowerFleet today has no internal cybersecurity capability, no monitoring, no detection, no structure response. Flame changes that by deploying 4 CYberSynchrony modules in a layered pipeline directly on the live platform. PowerFleet generates the events. CyBright, the continuous monitoring layer, collects and correlates everything in real time using WASAS CM and Suricat IDS. Cybera, the MISP threat intelligence platform, enriches those alerts with IOC feeds specific to transport threats, GPS spoofing, API exploitation, container privilege escalation. All of that converges at CyberSQ, our incident response orchestration layer, which triggers the right playbook automatically. And in parallel, CyberWise runs phishing simulations and human risk management for iLink staff. One pipeline from event to detection to intelligence to response. Our key expected outcomes. In 8 months, here is what we commit to. At least 30% improvement in cybersecurity maturity. A detection rate above 80% for simulated transport-specific attacks, and the mean time to detect under 15 minutes. 20 or more personnel completing NIST-aligned awareness training, 10 or more structured playbooks published publicly on the SIMF Hub, and 5 threat risk scenario analysis across PowerFleet's attack surface. The bottom line, a live fleet platform serving over 1,000 operators goes from 0 internal cyber capability to a fully operational NIST-aligned layered defense. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Zoe, for your presentation. We can move on to the next project now entitled Resilient. Alexandros, are you here?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, can you see my screen as well?
Yes, please proceed, yes.
So, hello everyone, my name is Alexandros Katsarakis from Sphinx. I will talk to you about Resilient, resilient IT, OT, and industrial IoT environments. The partners involved in this project is Sphinx, who is also the coordinator of the project. Sphinx is a research-driven cybersecurity company which specializes in cyber risk management, threat intelligence, and incident response for critical infrastructures. In collaboration with Dilian AI as a partner, Dilian is an AI-powered autonomous surveillance company which provides all-around physical threat detection for critical infrastructures. And Dilian has operational deployments across borders, energy, and coastal environments. Resilient is a unified cybersecurity resilience initiative built around 4 integrated pillars. all designed to meet NIS2 requirement for critical sectors. First is the risk assessment, using the SPAS sheet, delivering continuous assessment, evidence-based evaluation of asset across IT, OT, and industrial IoT environments, gives to an organization a clear and actionable picture of their exposure. And second, we have the threat intelligence by providing real-time CTI feeds tailored to its critical sector. Stakeholders have always an up-to-date idea of what is happening and relevant intelligence on the threats that matters right now. Third is the SOAR-based automated response. Through Kakao-compatible playbooks, it will orchestrate incident response consistently across different environments, reducing manual effort and, of course, reaction time. Fourth is the Cyber Range, an immersive scenario-based exercise that builds cyber hygiene, operational resilience, and of course, familiarity with the NIS2 regulations. And the whole framework will be validated on Delian's intelligence system for mission-critical dual-use applications. So the Resiliot is designed to deliver impact across 4 concrete dimensions. On the technical side, the SPAS sheet will provide continuous assessment of assets and risk across IT, OT, and industrial IoT environments, giving critical sector organizations a certifiable evidence-based view of their security posture. Second pillar is the operational, which is generating a tailored threat intelligence feed for manufacturing, energy, and water, which is shared in real time and backed by automated incident response using the Kakao-based playbooks. From awareness standpoint, CyberRange delivers immersive scenarios training that combines technical incident response with governance and NIS2 reporting workflows. And of course, market that you have a vendor-neutral modular tooling, which is built upon standards like STIX 2.0. Thank you.
Alexander, thank you very much for your presentation. So from the south of Europe, now we go to the north of Europe. Let's go to Sweden and the project entitled Prismel. Ole, are you here?
Hi, Ole is not here, but I will be representing Massive Dynamics Sweden. One moment, let me put my presentation up. Hello, everyone. Great. Okay, great. I hope everyone can see my screen and presentation.
We can. Yes.
Great, fantastic. Thank you, everyone. Great to be here. As I said, I am Alistair. I am a project manager from Massive Dynamics Sweden. Now, I'm here representing Prismel, which is a project consisting of 2 different partners. The consortium consists of Novohydro and, of course, ourselves at MDS. And Novohydro is an advanced geothermal energy solutions organization that works to supply clean electricity and heat to both businesses and homes. And MDS is an SME developed in Sweden in 2020 that focuses on a number of different technological aspects related to civil protection, crisis preparedness, cyber defense, and education, and notably has a lot of experience in the cybersecurity sector due to our foundations, which is 2 PhDs who essentially started the business from a cybersecurity aspect. We are located in both Stockholm and Gothenburg, respectively. Now, the main focus of the project is to handle the challenges from NIS2 and develop sort of solutions that function for them within the energy sector space. So energy sector companies are often overwhelmed with security compliance requirements. There's a bit of a struggle and an issue to convert legal requirements into actual day-to-day security practices. So the solution we developed is twofold. The first being holistic, which is a program for automated cybersecurity compliance, and Kyoku, which is a platform we developed and implemented in the Nero cybersecurity project that's ongoing that will be adapted to this project, which achieves compliance through scenario-based training for cybersecurity methodology. The idea is to share the practices and anonymized compliance metrics, and then to have an approach that essentially goes from understanding the requirements and of the energy sector and the analysis of those requirements to then developing these solutions and the validation and demonstration of those throughout the project. The focus is to have outcomes in multiple different sectors, those being, or sections, I should say, being technical, which would be the development of the Kyoku cybersecurity training modules and automated cybersecurity compliance through the Holistic program. The proactive cybersecurity control development through integration of vulnerability data from the CyberGo Plus, as well as to have operational impact in increasing the energy sector cybersecurity compliance posture, and to onboard multiple organizations through this, and to boost stakeholder engagement and increase human risk management accuracy by integrating with CyberWise. Additionally, there'll be regulatory compliance through cybersecurity implementation and interpretation across the EU, increasing stakeholder engagement in the energy sector that also aligns with cross-market impact, increasing compliance, sharing through cross-core integration, and of course, easing regulatory compliance burdens on the EU by introducing compliance automation technologies to the market. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alistair. Thank you very much for your presentation. We can move on to the next project now, Ready OT. Gergo, if I pronounce your name correctly, are you here?
Yeah, that's correct, Gergo. Yeah, it's almost perfect.
Thank you.
So, can you see my screen now?
Yes, we can. Please proceed.
Perfect. My name is Gergo Astafis from KISS IT Solutions. I'm the coordinator of Ready OT project, which is a cross-sector operational readiness twin that helps operational technology, industrial control system, etc. operators in critical sectors to detect threats and measure their cyber readiness, basically. And this is the project which got funded in this CYberSynchrony call. So, who we are? So, KISS IT Solutions is Vienna-based. So in Austria, we are an Vienna-based IT SME. We are operating since 2009. And our motto is keeping IT smart and simple. And we do various things like custom software development, AI automation, data analytics, system integrations, and cybersecurity, of course. And on the security side, specifically, we do AI-driven threat detections, penetration testing. We have also a security operations center for incident response testing. And this test center will be also useful for this project. And there we can also simulate attacks, which is directly relevant to our project. And which is also very useful for this project, our experience in IoT monitoring, because we have a system for critical asset monitoring. First of all, for community defibrillators, so AEDs, if they are available and so on. So we have a platform for that too. And so this project, Ready OT, is delivered by us, so alone. So we are sole beneficiary, and core team consists of myself, of course, and Mahmoud Hassan, PhD, who is our data scientist and AI consultant on this project, and of course some more colleagues from AI and ML and security engineering. Okay, so what is actually the problem our project addresses? So in critical sectors, so OT, ICS critical sectors like energy, transport, water, manufacturing, whatever. They are all increasingly targeted, but the operators often lack real-time visibility and the possibility to measure how prepared they are actually for attacks or to detect, respond to attacks at all. And such systems, so if you want to address this problem and have a system in place, this needs to be made sure that it doesn't disrupt their safety critical operations. NIS2 raises the bar even further. So our approach is to basically implement an operational readiness twin. We will do it in 8 months in 4 work packages. And we will target at least 2 sectors with a passive, non-intrusive monitoring feed. We want to include explainable anomaly detection plus sector threat intelligence, which prioritizes real risk factors, and readiness scoring engine and role-based training measures to improve response. And we connect to the modules CyberRite so for the monitoring telemetry data, and we will exchange threat intelligence with the Cybera. Then we will provide readiness scoring and incident response validation to CyberSQ. And furthermore, we will also supply awareness content to CyberWise, all via open APIs. And we give reusable cross-sector templates back to the ecosystem, which can be utilized by other parties after the project closure. So it's not just a standalone delivery. And what will be the outcome exactly? So the head result is a validated operational readiness twin demonstrated in at least 2 sectors mentioned, and we included some measurable targets like 40 plus OT assets monitored for the monitoring services, 8 threat risk assessments, and 6 awareness sessions. Readiness scoring captures detection, latency, coordination, maturity, and response effectiveness. And as I already implied, everything is built to be reusable and with cross-sector templates and open APIs. And we close at month 8 with the demonstration and the final report. And these are the targets. These are targets because we are just starting the project. And I would like to thank everyone and also the consortium. And I look forward to working with you along.
Thank you, Gergo, for your presentation. Let's move on to the next 3-minute presentation that will be given by Despina, I suppose, for Cyber.
Actually, good morning. I will be presenting. Let me just share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Konstantinos Arvanitis from Infinity Technology Systems Limited. Our company is an SME based in Ireland. We also have offices in Athens with a track record in AI-driven anomaly detection, artificial intelligence systems, knowledge extraction systems, multi-agents, natural language processing, and privacy preservation. Now, our project Cybel enhances 2 existing CYberSynchrony modules, the CyberRite for anomaly detections and Cybera for decision support, targeting energy and transport under NIS2 over 8 months for 198,000. The methodology has 5 steps: integration analysis to map data exchange points between the 2 modules, protocol-aware OT, IIoT feature extraction from the MQTT, so CO, AP, and LoRaWAN feeds into the Cyberite. Then adaptive baseling with per asset risk control, keeps false positives in check as operational conditions change. Then a sub-explainability layer tells the operators exactly which features triggered each alert and by what percentage of contribution. Then finally, a knowledge graph plus an LLM agent in Cybera links the alerts, assets, and vulnerabilities in a sticks-aligned graph, which will be queryable in plain English. Now, regarding the outcomes, Cybel delivers 3 technical outcomes: smarter detection through protocol-aware features, and adaptive baselining that reduce false positives in OT networks. Transparent alerts where 100% of anomalies are enriched with sub-explanations so that operators know what find and why. And then a post-Forsnik investigation layer by the knowledge graph and the LLM agent for natural language incident analysis. On the KPI side, at least 3 NIS2 entities engaged across energy and transport, 20 or more threat assessments generated during the validation, 50 plus stakeholders reached via webinar and networking hub, and 1 risk monitoring service delivered at TRL7, fully integrated into CyberSynchrony. So, thank you all.
Thank you, Konstantinos. Please send me your presentations to my email address. I have already sent a message to the chat section so that I can compile them and send them back to you as a one whole presentation, so that you have all the information regarding the projects. So let's move on to the next project entitled NIS2 graph.
Hello, Panos. Hello, all.
Stelios.
Yeah.
Stelios, yeah.
Let me share my screen. I hope you can see.
Yes, please.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I'm Stelios Kondogiannis, working at Catalink as a knowledge graph engineer. And I'm speaking for Catalink and Athena, and we're very happy to be here with our project, NIS2 Graph. So over the next few months, our consortium will build a dashboard that helps NIS2 critical infrastructure stay compliant. Our main goal is to connect everyday cybersecurity tasks with regulatory rules and help bring new ideas to both new ideas to and better compliance to the CyberSynchrony project. Our team, as you saw, has 2 partners with very clear roles. Catalink is the coordinator. We are a tech company, an SME from Cyprus, and we specialize in semantic web tools, AI data fusion, software integration. We will use and build upon our existing Caspar framework to expand it for NIS2 Graph. And we're in charge of building the knowledge graph, linking the evidence, and setting up the compliance dashboard. On the other side, Athena Research Center is our pilot provider. They are a Greek research center that are experts in autonomous systems and smart transport. They will provide the testing environment, which includes an electric vehicle and a simulation framework. They will run attacks to generate the evidence and logs we need to test our system in real-world transport scenarios. Our methodology could be split into 4 steps. First, we build the NIS2 compliance graph. This maps out the rules, assets, and the evidence needed from Article 21 control themes. Second, we connect the outputs for CyberSynchrony's tools. We will take their data and turn it into evidence inside our graph. And third, we add Athena's pilot and penetration test findings to the graph, linking them to specific assets and rules. Finally, we trace the status and actions. The system will show which rules are affected by an attack, etc., etc. So over the next 8 months, we will deliver 4 main things. First, an evidence graph that connects rules, assets, and evidence. Second, compliance traceability. And third, we will provide a way to prioritize actions, helping operators decide what to fix first. And the last one, we will create a reusable adoption package. This includes guides so that other partners in CyberSynchrony or elsewhere can use our system even after we finish. We also have some KPIs. We have set strict goals to make sure we succeed. We will cover at least 10 NIS2 control themes, integrate at least 3 security feeds, and at least 2 penetration tests. Thank you all.
Thank you, Stelios. We are running out of time, so please, for the next presentations, respect the 3-minute rule so that we can finish as early as possible. Let's go to the next project entitled Pharos. Athanasios, are you here? Or
I'm here. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Let me share my screen.
Perfect.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Thank you. Good morning, all. I'm Thanas Karpouzas from Logitech, the coordinator of Pharos. Pharos is a collaboration between 2 Greek companies. Logitech brings almost 20 years of experience in cybersecurity operation, including CM management, red teaming exercise, and penetration testing across government, banking, healthcare, and smart industries. Vanguard Risk Group specialized in UAV IoT physical security for critical infrastructure and operates at Skaramagas Shipyard, an IS2 essential entity in the transport sector. Together, Logitech and Vanguard bridge the full security chain. Vanguard captures the physical security events, and Logitech converts them into actionable cybersecurity intelligence through CYberSynchrony. Pharos address a critical gap between physical security and cybersecurity. Drones and cameras can detect physical intrusions, but their data rarely reaches the cybersecurity platform. Meanwhile, the CM can identify network anomalies, but lacks the context to correlate them with physical events. Our solution is the Vanguard adapter, which normalizes IoT data from DJI drones via message querying, telemetry transport, and Hikvision camera via HTTPS webhooks into ECS, EV, JSON, and DIX. This data feeds all 4 platform modules: CyberRite for monitoring, CyRescue for automated playbooks, Cybera for red team exercise, and CyberWise for training. The project is organized into 5 work packages over 8 months. Logitech heads the cybersecurity configuration, while Vanguard leads adaptive engineering and operational testing at Skaramagas. For detection, Pharos targets a 50% reduction in mean time to detect through automated UAV dispatch, and a 90% reduction in false positives through accuracy AI filtering. For response, it targets a 50% faster mean time to respond through 5-meter attacks playbook support by SOAR integration. For assessment, the project will deliver 5 structural risk assessment, including CSPA, PERP team exercise, and breach simulation, along with 50 maritime indicators of compromise shares through MISP. For awareness, more than 50 operators will be trained with individual risk score generated through social engineering campaigns. For traceability, Pharos will provide the cross-sector blueprint for energy, water, and manufacturing based on open standards. And in summary, Pharos is the first operational bridge between UAV IoT physical security and the standardized European cybersecurity platform. That's for me. Thank you.
Thanasis, thank you very much for your presentation. Let's move on to the next project entitled WinTwin. Manos,
yes.
are you here?
Hello,
yes.
Can you see my screen?
We can, and we can hear you as well.
Okay, great. Well, I'm Manos Karabinakis from Zealous. I will give a brief presentation for the project WinTwin. The consortium of the project is comprised of 2 SMEs, Zealous The coordinator is an SME based in Greece, founded in 2019, and is offering solutions covering mainly cybersecurity, sustainability, industrial asset monitoring, and circularity. And Silix, an SME based in Cyprus, founded in 2023, offering supply chain security, compliance, and risk management solutions. WinTwin addresses the following challenges. First, the increasing cyber threats against critical energy infrastructure. In our case, offshore wind farms. Secondly, infrastructure with complex OT and IT environments and supply chains. And finally, the critical requirements for NIS2 compliance and operational readiness. The project delivers a sector-specific cyber operations hub that utilizes a cyber range platform that will host threat scenarios on digital twins of the wind farms using knowledge from the project INON, which both partners of the project are also there. On those digital twins and for those threat scenarios, we will test our cybersecurity solutions for asset monitoring, ex-bomb intelligence, risk assessment, and incident response. All this managed by a SOC while providing a NIS2 compliance evidence. Here's a conceptual architecture of the WinTwin Cyber Operations Hub that actually provides the high-level blueprints for the components, interactions, and the cooperation of, I think, most of the CYberSynchrony modules. I don't want to say a lot in the architecture. And in high level, the project is expected to provide the Cyber Operations Hub utilizing the two partners' tools to improve offshore wind farms cyber resilience with realistic scenarios, to enhance threat visibility and risk awareness over continuous monitoring and assessments and trainings, to enhance cybersecurity readiness and personnel skills, and finally to provide structured evidence for NIS2 compliance. And the project targets for TRL7, and here are also the KPIs. Okay, here is the project's work plan for 8 months, and that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Manos. Thank you for your presentation. Let's move on to the next project entitled NIS2 Compass. Cosmin, are you here?
Yes, hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I will try to keep it quick. First of all, thank you so much for this opportunity. Looking forward to working with everyone. We represent NIS2 Compass. We are a consortium formed of 2 Romanian companies. Our objective is to help close the NIS2 compliance gap for SMEs across multiple sectors throughout automated continuous monitoring, penetration testing, and most importantly, an AI-assisted compliance evidence graph. Across the consortium, we have 3 PhD contributing to the project, which gives us the research depth needed to develop and integrate this capability into CYberSynchrony within the 8-month time frame. So the consortium members are AISTM Learning, as you can see, the project coordinator, and the work package from 1 to 3 lead, and Smart Clover, partner, monitoring evidence, threat intelligence mapping, work package 4 and 5. We also have Exim Host, which is a data center here in Romania, and Aquarai, a medical device company, where we will be integrating and testing our solution. The methodology, like really what happens in each pilot. So first of all, we need to agree on the pilot scope, the time window, stop conditions, data handling, etc. Map each relevant NIS2 obligation into CyberSynchrony source family that can support it, governance, monitoring, threat intelligence, etc. Collect and approve evidence, normalize it, attach it. Then link controls, findings, remediation, approvals, and reports inside the needs to compass evidence graph. So every claim can be traced back to a source. Release only approved audit packs or public safe summaries. AI can suggest mappings, but people approve what counts. Lastly, key expected outcomes, measurable target outcomes. So we decided to do some maturity uplift, expected reduction in high critical threats by 75% at least, 30% phishing reduction, and we would like to train at least 30 workshop participants. Other key expected outcomes, of course, the evidence graph framework, 2 public article blog posts, public wiki, including live knowledge base, and 1 published research article. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cosmin, for your nice presentation.
Quick and nice.
Yes. So 3 more projects are left. Please respect the 3-minute rule. From Romania, now we go to France, and we go to CYberSynchrony project. Wissam, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can. Please proceed.
Okay, thank you first of all for this meeting. So CYberSynchrony for AI-driven cross-border cyber coordination. So my name is Wissam Alouli. I'm a senior researcher and CTO in Montimage, France. So this project is under the call 3 of CYberSynchrony, and we are 3 SMEs. So Montimage will be the coordinator of this project. OneSource from Portugal is the second partner, and K3Y from Bulgaria is the third partner. So 3 SMEs who are expert in cybersecurity and providing several tools for threat detection, reaction, and information sharing. The objective of the project itself is to strengthen mutual assistance and operational cyber collaboration among member states, and it relies on AI-driven framework that provide this unified cross-border threat intelligence sharing, joint cybersecurity exercises and capacity building, and rapid and coordinated incident response mechanisms. As you can see here in this high-level architecture, so we are proposing this platform for CERT and CSERT that allow them to have this secure and trusted threat exchange hub. So it will allow to have anonymized sharing of threat intelligence between member states, and allow this early warning and cross-country correlation. This platform relies on, first of all, this foundation layer, which is a federated AI resources that allow AI-powered research, analytic reasoning, and collaboration. It allow also to have this unified access to threat intelligence, incidents, playbooks, and exercises. And it will rely on tools provided by the partners, the 3 partners of the project. First of all, to detect incidents using MMT from Montimage, DeepGarden from K3Y, and CyberRadar from DeepGarden from OneSource, and CyberRadar from K3Y, to react to these incidents using AI for SOAR from Montimage and Myro for OneSource, and to share this information using the MISP protocol based on 2 tools, CTI for BC, CTI for business continuity provided by Montimage, and AI for collab provided by K3Y. So all this will allow indeed this, let's say, secure and trusted information sharing between member states. In the project, we have 4 work packages. The first one is more for the coordination and setup, but we have 3 work packages. So the first one will put in place this threat intelligence platforms that will need to be ready around month 4. Then on top of that, we'll have some joint cybersecurity exercises and trainings. We'll try to build 3 example of exercises and sharing of information in 3 different scenarios that will be built, so more for month 6. And then we'll have the whole coordinated incident response validation by end users and CERT, and the impact assessment that will be due for the end of the project. Here you have some KPIs for the project. Of course, we would like to reduce the threat intelligence dissemination time to go from 24 hours to less than 4 hours. We'd like to have at least 6 connected organizations to our platform. We'd like to have at least 3 exercises, more than 20 users per exercise, and some minimum 5 playbooks that are validated within the project. And this is CYberSynchrony within CYberSynchrony. Thank you a lot.
Thank you, Wissam. Thank you very much for your presentation. Let's move on to CyberShield now.
Hello, Panos. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I hope you can see my screen.
We can, yes.
Excellent. So this is the CyberShield project. It is a project that is addressing specifically cybersecurity issues within the 5G private networks, which can apply cross-sector, especially in manufacturing and industrial IoT, or in transport, energy, as well as in water infrastructure. My name is Ros Valentsas. I'm the project manager for Creative Systems Engineering. And the company is based in Greece, in Athens. It has been set up in 2009, and we are experts in embedded systems for telecoms, especially for private and industrial 5G. The work that we are doing is being used in different sectors, as presented here. Either it is manufacturing, or defense, space, or industrial automation. Concerning the work that we are doing within the project, we have defined 5 different use cases that will be addressed within the project, divided in different phases. Our main interest will be to interface with Cybera and CyRescue tools and update a specific 5G private network testbed that we have with the advanced telemetry and monitoring tools for real-time visibility, cybersecurity analysis, and security insights. Experiments with adversarial validation, with attack simulations to validate the defenses and look on cyber resilience issues, and concentrate on AI with agentic AI for root cause analysis, anchor evidence with blockchain, and create evidence on threats being addressed with our own tools, as well as with the CYberSynchrony tools being used. Expected outcomes for the end of the project is the security tools that will be upgraded and demonstrated within the project.
To the beneficiaries implementing the FSDPs to comply with the general principle based on the available.
Oh, it's okay, Ross, you can continue.
Sure.
Yes.
So concentrated on different objectives and outcomes. We have defined 5 use cases, 8 KPIs. In summary, we'll concentrate on the AI-driven threat detection, the improved operational performance with at least 25% faster threat identification, as well as the rest of the KPIs with the error rate, and log verification, and also investigate and comply with regulatory and market readiness with a TRL7 ready platform. So that's all from me. Concerning our LinkedIn addresses here, we'll be sending you the presentation after the call. And these are my contact details. You mentioned, Panos, earlier that you may not have received a confirmation for the mentor meeting.
Yes.
I believe it must have been gone astray or misplaced. We sent you from last week on the 4th of June an email, and also I sent it to you an email during our call. If you have not received it, let me know and we'll see where this may have gone. Thank you very much, Panos, and everybody.
I will check it again then. Thank you. I may have missed it then because the last days it was a bit chaotic of receiving emails. So, but thanks for confirming this. Thank you, Ross. So let's go to the last project now, and let's go to Slovenia. Igor, are you here? The project is entitled Carrier.
Yes, I am. Hi, everybody.
Hello, Igor.
I don't know. Can you see my screen or?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
We can see and we can hear you. Yes.
Great. Then let's go quick into this since we have been in this meeting for quite a while. So I come from 3FS. I'm the CTO in the company. We are a company with 2 decades of engineering legacy, so doing a bunch of software projects. But in the last 5 years, we've set up a special team dedicated to cybersecurity services and also products. So we've been quite active on that front. We are also a trusted member of a national team participating in NATO exercises as part of the Ministry of Defense, so quite active in blue and red teaming exercises depending on the project. So we are excited to have been awarded this opportunity to participate in this project. Basically, what we want to do here is that our existing projects or expertise comes actually from healthcare sector. So it was interesting for us to maybe set up a similar project that could take an existing assets that we already, at least to some extent, developed. They're not like fully mature products yet, but slowly getting there. One is Purple device, which acts sort of a scanner on the network as well as a early signal system in a form of honeypot device. And the second one is sort of a software piece that aggregates the results of the vulnerabilities across the entire attack surface that you have, and helps you basically establish this NIS2 compliance that has been word of this year, I guess, in all the member states. Which we find quite nicely to go in line what you guys at CyberSynchrony are trying to accomplish and the tools are building. So we see a lot of synergies there. Basically, our project is designed similar to others as well. So sort of we've broken up in several work packages, trying to take into as much as we can and learn about the specifics of the transport and mobility sectors and what do we need to add into our products to basically cover the needs of those sectors. So our expected outcome is, of course, to take what we have and what we have built in healthcare to basically adapt and enrich that to serve the use cases of the projects, but as well to integrate with the components that you guys have, because that will benefit all in either direction, and in the end reach this validation for the sectors, which means that then our solution can be reused across many more sectors, not only healthcare and transport. So that's, I guess, the shortest I can do. So thank you. And that's all.
Thank you, Igor. Thank you for your nice presentation. And with your presentation, I think that we have concluded. We may skip the introduction from the mentors since you're going to meet them in a few days in your individual monthly meetings to save some time. We are already 18 minutes past 12, so we have exceeded slightly our time, but it was a quite demanding task to keep, this 3-minute rule presentation, I suppose. But they were really nice and interesting projects that they are going to be implemented in the next 7.5 months, a bit more than this. So thank you all for attending. Thank you for your patience, and looking forward to collaborating with you. And I will see you in a few days in the monthly project meetings. And meanwhile, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thank you all, and we will see each other very, very, very soon.
Thank you, Panos.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.